Greetings everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In this one I'm just kind of quickly just inking. And you'll notice that this is a very quick video. Just day progress. So 100 days are going good so far. I'm on day 11. And here you can see that I'm basically inking page 3, the final panel. This is I think panel 4. This is a 4-panel a 4-panel page. And this is all real time. I haven't sped this up at all. This is how fast I inked. The entire page is finished inks, really. I don't really do backgrounds separately. I kind of do the background as part of its own separate system. So I'll be doing the background later, and then I'll be coloring, because I do very basic backgrounds. I don't do anything like hyper detailed. Or at least I say that, and then I always throw in more detail than needs to be. But yeah, in this one, the background's gonna be very simple. But sorry, I had to cough. So yeah, I'm on day 11, and so far the days have been good. I've been getting stuff done. I've been getting the pages done. I got page 1 and 2 are pretty much done. I finished page 2, I think 2 days ago, and then I started page 3 and 4, I believe. No, I finished page 2 3 days ago. 2 days ago I started these 2 pages. Yesterday I finished the pencils for this page, and now I'm doing the inks today. So once I get this page done, then I'll move on to the final page, page 4, which is probably going to be a little harder for the last panel, just because there's a scene where Brick Irons is covered in like bricks, like he's got bricks that fell on him, and so he's gonna be like I don't know, it's like a pallet of bricks that were being held up by a rope, which you can't see. You might be able to see it when I zoom out at the end, but there's a rope that's holding them up. I'm gonna try and show that there is kind of like sort of a construction going on. Right there you barely see it, but there is a rope holding up a pallet of bricks for the workers up at the top, which obviously it's horribly dangerous and probably violates a lot of codes, but I'm going with the thing that like maybe they were hauling them up there and they took a break. I don't know. Breaking a whole bunch of codes. But yeah, so in the panel right before this, and actually in this panel you'll see when I'm inking brick, you'll notice that I put pencils for where there's going to be like a snapped rope on the ground from where it was tied off. I'll do that in the backgrounds because I need to make sure the background's there so I know, where it's being like anchored and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be doing that in that panel, or in that step, which I'll probably work on tomorrow. Yeah, today was kind of a short day. I only worked for 1.5 hours, roughly. No, probably more than that. 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5. So yeah, no, 8, 9. Yeah, 1.5. My brain's not working today, which is one of the reasons why I stopped. I was like, this was very mindless for the most part. So I decided to give myself a short day, since I got a lot done. I got all the inks done, so I'd say I got a lot done. But yeah, in the next page, on the last panel, it's only a 3-panel page, but the last panel has the reaction, like the after, where the bricks hit him in the second panel, or at least they look like they're about to hit him, and then in the last panel he's like laying on the ground unconscious with the pallet of bricks that landed on him. So obviously I'm going to have bricks kind of spread out and flying around, or not all of them. It's not going to be like super crazy. Most of it's the pallet being on top of them, and then some of the bricks fell off, and then there might be still some that are stacked. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so don't really know what else to talk about. I also have another video that I might make, but I'm debating on if I actually want to do it. I was doing some character sketches for Space Farm, which is the story that me and my buddy Josh are doing. I'm doing the art and all, and he's the writer for the most part. Like I'll throw in some ideas if I have any, but I'm letting him handle most of the writing there, since it started out as his. It was started out as his story that he had in his head. So I'll throw in like a little bit of input every now and then, just if I come up with something, which when I'm designing these characters, I'm designing some of the characters that we're gonna have. I think I've fully designed 2. The third one I was gonna make a video about, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it because I did record myself designing. I liked her design for the most part, but it was in the wrong style. It was more in the style that I'm doing here, which is more superhero, slightly more accurate proportions for the most part. In his story, I want to go with a lot more cartoony, a little more squished proportions. So I need to work on that and make it accurate to what I want it to look like. I actually started penciling or roughing out, or I should say thumbnailing, 2 pages of a quick 2-page mini comic for the one character whose name is Basil. He's it's Space Farm, so it's a lot of alien stuff, and the character is kind of this smart genius like tech guy, but he's a humanoid elephant guy. So he's got like full on elephant head with the the trunk and the big ass ears, with a humanoid body. So we're doing his thing first. It's literally just gonna be 2 pages of very basic stuff, him doing just to kind of introduce the character, and then I need to do a 1-page mini for another robot character named GoBot. I think I did a video for him. Yeah, I think I did a video for him. I might have. I don't know. I don't remember all the things. Yeah, I did a video for GoBot. But yeah, do like a little, because he doesn't really talk, so it's just gonna be a nice little simple thing of him interacting with a little girl that we thought would be kind of cute. But I'll be working on that soon. Probably once I finish these 2 pages, to be honest. Like, I think I want to finish these pages because I do have a good flow going. So I'm going to finish these pages first, get them done, and then I'll start working on our... And, then I'll probably start writing a bit on my own... my Heroes Guild story, which these characters are a part of. The character Flare, and of course Brick Irons. Brick Irons is actually a villain. I'm going to have him as a villain for another hero, which is why I thought it'd be kind of fun just to have him here, even though it's completely out of context. You don't know, any of the characters that are being done here, but you will. And when you eventually do get to see him up against like the hero he normally goes up against, it'll kind of make this even more funnier of like why he's so like overconfident. Because in these panels, I'm making him very overconfident because he sees this character Flare, and then the panel above this, Flare shoots a beam or a blast at him, and it just kind of bings off of him. Like it does like fucking nothing. It just beeps off of him and hits the rope, which is why the rope snaps. And here he's just kind of taunting him. It's like, oh, was that supposed to hurt? That kind of thing. And it just gets even more funnier when you really, when I'm eventually going to show him in the comic where he's fighting up against a hero who can physically match him, like physically, like more powerful hero or like physically strong hero. So he's used to fighting a guy who can, give him an interesting fight based on just physicality. And then all of a sudden this kid shows up. So I just thought that'd be funny. The perspective on this picture here, on his pose, I wanted it to be a little more dynamic, so I tried to show him going a little more dynamic, going out in the back, going like half his body's going in the distance. I was trying to be a little clever. I don't know if it was 100% successful, but it got the job done. So I'm just trying to not be overly lazy, because I know in this panel I'm going to have to probably use multiple pointed perspective. Probably got to go like 2. Nah. I don't know if I can go... No, I can't just go 1 point perspective. I might be able to, depending on how he's standing and how I angle the buildings in the background. I might be able to get away with 1 point perspective because he's looking up, so all the buildings are technically going down that are going to be in the background, so the point would be all the way down the bottom of the panel. But I think everything else will be straight. Like, they're going straight lines to the sides. They're not going off into distances. They're just going straight across, parallel with the horizon line. So, excuse me, I don't think I need any other points of perspective. It just needs that one dot down at the bottom. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll just do 1 point perspective and have that 1 point have the horizon line like down at the bottom of the panel, probably even lower below the panel. So that should work. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling here because 11 minutes basically of just me inking this, and like I said, this is real time. This is just how fast I was inking. I was inking this pretty quickly. I got it all done in like an hour and a half. So yeah, this is starting to wind down. Thank you for watching. You can check all my stuff out on Tumblr and all. That's where I'll update everything. You can kind of see the rope there. But yeah, that's basically my progress for the last couple days. And I stream on Picarto every day. You can kind of see my music. I really got to edit it out so you can't see the music thing up there, but whatever. I was listening to Slipknot. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video later, and hopefully during my streams on Picarto. So thank you for watching. There's the final page. Look there, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.